Hi, my name's Kath and I'm a team leader for the Midlands GDT. Lindsay's asked me to record a Talking Heads video so that I can share my responsibilities and experiences in terms of being a relationship manager for the LEP. Just to give you a bit of background, I manage the Greater Birmingham and Solihull LEP area, and this covers both Good Birmingham, Solihull, but also crosses over into the Worcestershire and Stoke and Staffs LEP area. Greater Birmingham and Solihull are one of the biggest LEP areas in the Midlands, along with D2N2, but it also covers both the more developed and transition area. The Birmingham have been identified as one of the core cities, which means they've been allocated a SUD ring-fenced allocation, and they've just been awarded IB status, so that's quite good for Birmingham. In terms of the combined authority where it sits, it's a very complex geographical setup, and that's what's provided a lot of issues in terms of the complexity around devolution. When I was asked to do this, I thought straight away the different challenges that I've already faced, and it started off with the fact that I was very late into the position as LEP lead, which meant that the strategy had already been developed, the notional allocations had been provided, but also the membership was up and running, so I had to work quite hard very quickly to build those relationships with people. One of the biggest things that I took on first of all was to explain the importance of the ECIF subcommittee following the terms of reference that were circulated to everyone. It caused quite a bit of controversy because what had happened was the LEP area felt that they would have more powers than what they actually got. So trying to get the ECIF subcommittee on board was one of my first challenges, but went quite well with the amount of work that I put into meeting different partners. Another area where it's been very challenging is the management information which we've been able to provide very early on. We've now worked very closely with people like Claire Shakespeare internally, but also externally, so that members have input in terms of the information that they're provided with, and it's given them a good starting point now and in terms of consistency and information across the different priority axes. We then, as everyone knows, come across the referendum results. That was very, very challenging, and we had to manage some really difficult messages at a time where there was a lack of information coming out of number 10. Again, I really relied on my working relationship both with the chair but also all the other members around the ECIF table to make sure that we provided reassurance and made sure that the messaging was given very quickly and to the point. And also then on top of that you get the everyday political sensitivities which you have to manage, which I'm sure every other LEP lead will confirm. From a personal point of view, I really do like the role. The ECIF itself is made up from senior people from across a range of sectors and elected members, and that's a really good opportunity to start building up relationships with people and start of different networks. It also gives me an opportunity to chair a meeting, which has been really, really good. It's not just about introducing an agenda item, which is what a lot of people think. It's about managing the room, managing the personalities, and also managing the debate, coming to a conclusion and or making sure that actions are recorded and there's a way forward set out. Another benefit has been that I'm very close to the people in terms of the ECIF members, so on the ground I know what the different barriers are, and I've had the opportunity to feed into different policy areas, which has been really good, so that I'm able to feed that directly back out to partners, and they do really appreciate that when we are able to do it. And I think so, to sum up, I would say that although there are challenges and some ups and downs in terms of being a LEP relationship manager, the benefits are really good and I actually find it very satisfying. It's given me an opportunity to experience partnership relationship at a level that I've never done before, and I think it's working really well.